What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to PixARK. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and continue to build our first shelter, which is actually going pretty well. I know it took us a big chunk of the last little gameplay video to do it, but I feel like having a place to call our own is a tremendous boost to morale. It makes things a little bit simpler, and it makes life easier. And so that is precisely what we are doing right now. As far as crafting goes, I'd like to have a hole in the roof so that we can get up to the roof and fire back at anything that decides to come after us. I think making a spear is a really good idea too, so now we officially have a weapon. Hells to the yeah. Let's go ahead and throw that axe over there. I don't think we're going to need it anytime soon. We've got ourselves a pickaxe, but we're going to need a little bit more stone before any of this becomes like ludicrously useful. The last thing that we need to do is we need to make ourselves a thatched roof for our house. We also need a doorway. A doorway would be good, and actually I'm kind of curious to see how big the doorway is going to be. If I back it on up to here, we can rotate it to right there. It's going to be slightly offset, which bugs the hell out of me. If I had known that, I would have put it all the way to one side. That is the design choice I would have gone with, but, you know, whatever. We'll drop that in right there. The other obvious choice that we could make is we could knock out these blocks right here, and we could put in double doors, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, so we'll repair that wall right there, and then I think the last thing that we need in order to get this moving is just to make ourselves a few more walls. We have like 4 or 5 more walls. We'll have ourselves a really nice place to be. We also have wooden ceilings that we can throw in. I don't know how those compare to like the thatch roof ceilings, but I don't really have the fiber to do the thatch roof ceiling. This place is pretty big, so I have my doubts that that's even going to be manageable anyways. So let's go with wood for right now. We'll make the wood ceiling. We'll kind of do like a weird, I don't know, like kind of a wall building thing for the roof. I have no clue if it's going to work out very well. Let's make like, oh, I don't know, maybe 75 of those. That sounds all right to me. We'll get that crafting right there. We do have a queue, and as far as the walls go, I think I'm going to need like, I don't know, 40 more of those. Sounds pretty good to me. And while they're getting that all done, the other thing that I wanted to look into is actually we've got a couple of level up points right now that are available too. I think I'm going to go with, I don't know what fortitude does. Crafting speed would be cool and everything, but I think I'm going to dump these into health real fast so that we're always nice and ready to go if combat happens. Other stuff that we can put on our list to craft for right now, we got cloth gloves right there. I'll throw those onto the list. We've got a cloth hat. Why not? I kind of like the whole like bald-headed mohawk guy. I got a bald head. I like the mohawk aesthetic thing that we got going on right now, but I don't think it's going to be long-term sustainable. In addition, we can make ourselves a couple of chests right there, and I think that'd be good for storing some of the extra items that we're kind of just sitting and staring at right now that are not incredibly useful. So for the ceilings, we've already done that. Instead, I need blocks to be put in like so, and it might need foundation underneath the bottom of it, which is why it's not working. You got to do the makeup in order to get the thing put together. We did have something according to a ladder, right? I thought we did anyways. I thought we had something that looked like a ladder. That's a spear display spin. I don't think that's what we want. Ah, a rope ladder. There we go. We would need some more thatch for that to work the way that we want it to, though, unfortunately. And so maybe if I can put it in a good spot, we'll put that right there. And once the ladder's all good to go and we can climb up it, we'll worry about that in just a minute. Let me go ahead and I'm going to get on out here. We got some more thatch laying around. I think we're going to need a bunch more of that. So there's our thatch right there. We are leveling up at a really, really good rate, but I assume that's going to slow down as we get further into the game. I'm going to need at least like, I don't know, 4 more ladders. There we go. A few more ladders to get this thing moving. It's mighty dark over here as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten this land out right here as well once we get a little bit further into the game. I'm going to knock out some of this dirt. We'll let the grass grow and like do its thing, but I want to have like an open runway to my base so that I can build a retaining wall around it and keep the place defended. It seems like a solid idea to me. I haven't tamed any Pachys yet, but we'll probably do that in just a minute. But I don't really, I don't know. Like, they're so small. I don't know how I'm supposed to ride those. Like, I feel bad for their spinal columns. Like, I feel like I'm being a douche. Can I kill this dodo over here? Oh, I did. Yay. So that decomposes pretty soon. Hit it to harvest the resources. Oh, they actually drop like a block of meat when you come over here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let me get that. We got dodo leather and we got some meat right there. Sounds good to me. Probably clear this little guy out in the front too, just to make sure that we've got something to dine on in just a minute. Perfect. Tonight we may not be dining on turtle soup, but we do dine on dodo. Perfect. And so I assume that that'll allow me to climb up to the top. Oh, it looks so good. Sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, I'm climbing shit. So I can't put a structure right there. What about with this guy? So let's say that I wanted to do like a normal housing structure, right? And I put these in. I think the best way, I'm going to have to double up though. Why can't I place that right there? I wonder. Can't place wood ceiling right here. But I couldn't put a wall underneath it either. Interesting. I wonder why that doesn't work. It seemed to be working right there. Maybe it's because of the ladder. I think it's because of the ladder. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I wasn't that worried about it. I am going to need a shit ton of these, though, if I want to do what I want to do with the roof. You guys will see the end result of that pretty soon, and I think you'll like it. I think you'll like what it looks like. You probably know what I have in mind, but I'm actually going to steeple this thing ever so slightly. Now, the big question there is if I can get it to draw to a point in the middle of the roof, but it's really not that big of a factor, because what we can do is we can round it off on the top by doing a double space if we really, really have to. I think I'm going to have the resources to get this done, but I just don't know. So now that we have this thing lined up right here, it's not really letting me do the thing that I want to do. I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to have to do it this way, just with wooden blocks. But basically, we just want to steeple it up towards the top. And in fact, that block's going to have to go out, and I can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. I spent all my resources on the wrong thing, so we're going to have to live with that as a result, too. But basically what we want to do is we just want it to kind of gain in altitude on its way over to the other part of the roof right here. It'll make things a tad easier on us. God, that thing looks creepy in the dark, man. Yeah, that'll look pretty good. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do like some gables or something out on the front so that it's got something running off the front of the house. But I think it'll look good. It's only going to go up by like 3 spaces or so, but I think it's going to look solid once we get it done. I really sincerely do. I don't think there's anything to worry about right there. 50 blocks is not going to be enough to get it done, unfortunately. But, like, the first big project of the game that we want to get done is building our house, right? So maybe I'll just bring it back once I'm finished off, and you guys can see the final result. And then we'll start dealing with some other stuff like decorating, making saddles, and possibly trying to get ourselves some training done. Might be kind of cool. Alright, well, I can't do the thing that I wanted to do, so our house is going to look a little bit dysfunctional for right now. There's not a lot that I can do to, like, fix that. Also, I kind of started the slant a little bit too early on one side. We'll fix it later, but I'm not going to fix it on camera right now because it's eating up far too much time and far too much of my attention. I'm getting a little bit obsessive. But yeah, I need to fix all that right there. It's leaning one way. It's a house with a gangster lean, man. It can't help it. It's a house with a gangster lean. It does what it does, and it does when it does what it does it. I should be able to fix that pretty easily, though. The other problem that we're running into is that I can't do the gables. So if you wanted this to look nice, you would bring it out like one, like on each block. But for whatever reason, the placement system won't let you do that. I don't know why. And so if we wanted it to look nice, we would bring it down by 1 layer on the outside right here. And then we would put gables on the front and the back of the house. And it would get it looking nice and proper like an actual house once we had our lopsidedness taken care of. Which would only take me a couple minutes anyways, but given the relative limitedness of what I can do with the building here, I don't know if maybe I could try to do that with ceiling, maybe. But it's going to have like a different design to it, though, and it's going to look weird. So I can stick a stone block or a dirt block to the side of this thing, but I can't put a wood block on the side of it? I am suspicious, my friends, but there is stuff that we can do right now in order to keep ourselves moving forward in the game. I've got a lumpy house. I've made myself look like a building idiot. Well, you know, these things happen. I've got some more level points, so let's take health up a little bit more so that if I get bapped, it doesn't turn out to be that bad of a thing. I've got some gloves right there. Those are looking good. We got kind of a steampunk flare thing going on. And then I got a hat that I can wear right there that's, I guess, like a cowboy hat. We got like a Professor Grant in Jurassic Park thing going on right now that I don't know if I'm a fan of or if I'm, like, cool with it. I don't really know. I do have to eat some food, though. We are, like, starving right now. I don't know if Tinto berries are actually helping out with this at the moment. It doesn't look like they are. Oh, they creep up slowly. Okay. So I'm going to eat a bunch of the berries then, and then whatever happens with our fullness happens. But there are other things that we can craft for right now that I think would make our base a little bit more occupiable. So I've already got the treasure chest done. That's already been taken care of. Did I not get the campfire? There it is right there. So I need thatch for a campfire. Let's get ourselves together a campfire. You might notice that there are no trees left in the entire valley. That's because I murdered them all. That's because I murdered them all. It was that difficult to get up enough wood to build this meager structure right here that I murdered every single tree in our entire valley. It took some time. It took some doing, but I feel like I made a really good amateur lumberjack. So with our campfire, we're going to place that on the thatch floor like an idiot because obviously that won't lead to any kind of like risky burning your house down type situations. Hopefully it won't anyways. If it does, I'm going to be like, oh no. I'll put that in the corner right there. I'll probably build a fireplace around it once I've got a little bit more stone so that it looks cooler. If I open this on up right here, we could throw some fuel into it. I've got magic wood. You want to be fueled by magic wood? No? You want to be fueled by like normal wood? Okay. That works too. Yeah, light the fire and craft all of those. Make all of the cooked meats. I don't know how long our fire is going to stay up and running for. 1 minute, it looks like. Well, that should be good enough for me to get some cooked meat together so that we can have dinner. So let's go ahead and eat that right there. That should give us... Oh, wow, that filled up our stomach like considerably. Good lord. We also have engram points that we can spend on 103 of them. Good lord. That's a lot. A luxury carpet that can be used to decorate your house. It looks like it takes magic wood and magic something else. I don't know. We've got wall spikes. We've got fences. We've got signs. There's all kinds of weird little things in here that we can make. God, there's so many recipes. Holy shit. With metallurgy, is there any time that I can do that sooner? I can make a portal, so use this to teleport to the museum, which contains information about the world's ecology and can help you learn about the world. I don't see how that's helpful. Well, I can make stuff out of bamboo, too, if I really want to. I can rock it like bamboo. Hey, rock it like bamboo. Alright, well, let's make a wooden window right there. We'll get some of that stuff done. That gave us the entire thing. So it looks like we've got a cook pot that we can make right there. Looks like it takes flint and some other stuff to get that finished off. In the stone pick line, when you explore caves, you can put guideposts on the ground to help you while you search. Oh, cool. I can make helmets and hats and all kinds of stuff now. Nice. We can make all kinds of goofy shit. Yay. Mortar and pestle will probably help out. They give us access to bone ash, chitin, and firestone powder, so that we can make gunpowder. We've got a bed right there. I think that's a good idea to have as well. Got a slingshot, like a standing torch. I mean, frankly, we can buy most of this stuff inside of here. Oh, cool, we can make water bags too. Yeah, that'd be kind of helpful. Just buy everything, man. Don't even, just go down the list. Get it done. I mean, we got lots and lots of stuff in here that we can get taken care of. We're going to level up a lot along the way. So, there it is. We've added all kinds of extra recipes as far as craftables go. This game looks like it has a lot going on. Like, this game has a lot of craftable shit in it. Like, you could spend some pretty considerable time just trying to bang this all together. But let's go to our crafting menu real fast and see what we got going on here. So, like, if I wanted furniture, so we've got traffic, we've got architecture. Okay. In construction, oh, that's all going to be together in the exact same spot. Ooh, that's going to be fun to navigate. For that right there, we need wood and we need rocks for a lot of that stuff. I think the best thing that we can focus on for right now is getting ourselves dug in with some other goodies. So how many meats did that make for me? It made 4. We also ended up with a little bit of charcoal. I'm okay with that. I'll probably kill off any trees or whatever while we're in the neighborhood. I think they take a little bit of time to grow, even with 50%. Like, oh, I think I made nighttime longer. That's what I'm starting to think of. Uh-oh. I think I made nighttime even longer. Wonder if I can change that later on. I think I made nighttime half speed instead of double speed, and I just realized it. I was thinking to myself, like, it seems like nighttime's been going for a long-ass time right now. I kind of feel like I could have done better than this. Like, what's going on right now? Why has it been nighttime for so long? And now I know. I was going to make it double time at night, but we'll have to sort that out a little bit later. I don't know exactly what I need right now. I assume that I need more furs and other little things. Can I kill one of these Flomias over here? So let's say that I wanted to kill off a Flomia. How hard is that going to be? Like really, really hard? It looks like a Flomia is pretty good at taking hits. Guy's got a chin on him. Oh, he's got friends now too. Okay. Let's back up for a minute. Ow. We got like a lot of stuff to deal with here. Oh goody, I pissed off whatever that little thing is too. Oh, my health is getting low. Can I like run away or anything like that? God. We got locked down. Okay. Yeah, start me off like... Yeah, just respawn me right there. I don't want to create a new guy. Respawn my existing survivor. Yeah. Well, there you go. At least I don't drop all of my stuff, so that's a good sign. I expected that battle to go a little differently. I think we could stick to smaller game for right now and not really have to worry too much. I think sticking to smaller game is a really good idea. Big game decided that we were the game, and it flipped the tables on us, and that was deeply unpleasant. Like, super unpleasant. Go away, Dodo. I'm gonna stab you to death real fast. Is that other Flomia still bleeding, though? Like, because it looked like he was bleeding out. Yeah, he is. They're both bleeding out right now. I wonder how long that takes for them to, like, bleed fully. Let's kill off a few more dodos here. I'm always okay with a little bit more wood. There it is. Perfect. Grab that stuff, and then... What did I lose right there? Oh, all of my stuff. So you keep your armor and everything else and anything that's inside your equipment, but you don't keep everything, so that's probably good to know. Are there any more trees regrown? Man, I need trees, like, really, really bad. I don't figure out a way to get some trees growing up inside this area. I think we're going to have a really solid issue in front of us when it comes to farming. Let me travel to the farthest expanses and grab a few more bits and bobs so that we can build some stuff. So now that I've got wood, giggity giggity goo, we need to have a look around and figure out what it is that we can craft from the area that we're attempting to craft it. I guess these are herd animals because I don't have the stone pick yet. I'll do that in a minute. We'll get the stone pick in just a second. What I do need is to kill more dodos so that I can get more leather. There we go. The more dodos I can murder, the better. How hard is it to kill one of these? Are these hard to kill? Oh, they're not that bad. I mean, he died just as easy as anything else. Oh, we got chitin from him, too. That's pretty rad. I mean, he hit us pretty hard. Like, we lost a pretty good chunk of our health when fighting with him. Dodos put up much, much less of a fight. But at the same time... part of me is sort of curious. Hey, there we go. Can I carve meat with an axe a little faster? Or do I get better yield from it? It looks like I do, actually, with the axe. It looks like I get much better yield. Okay, let's go inside, and daylight is upon us, which is great, because I'm tired of running around in the dark, because I'm an idiot, and I put it on half, and I thought that meant the night would be half as long, but in fact, it means the night goes half as fast, and so, anyways. Small nomenclature issue right there. You know, it happens. We can get a Pachy saddle right there. I'll go ahead and make... Well, I won't, actually. What kind of furniture do I have here? So as far as construction goes... I need a bed, and so we've got a soft and comfortable bed right there. That's going to take us a minute to put together, and it did use up all of our leather, but it'll be nice to have. The other thing that we could conceivably do is put my chests down, actually. We've got a lot of meat now, like a lot of meat. All right, throw that stuff inside of there, and with the chests, let's go ahead and get these arranged. So if I rotate you like so, we'll put you right there, and like you right there. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm out of placement range when I try to put the gables on the house out here. But I really just sincerely don't know. We'll figure it out later. I really want my house to look nicer. I gotta fix this thing up and make it look nicer somehow. And I just haven't really put together how to make that happen just yet. If there's a Pachy around here that wants to get fed, like you, I gotta put food in an item slot in order for that to work. Okay, let's get food in the item slot then. I think those eat mijo berries or miho berries or however the hell you say that. You, sir, would you like to become my pet dinosaur? Oh, you put it in the last item slot. Okay. So that goes right there, and that's like your taming slot, I guess. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna get you fed up. So, like, he's in the process of taming right now. We don't have him quite there yet, but... I'm sure we'll go through the heartbreak that we went through in normal Ark, where we lost our favorite dinosaur after a while, and it destroyed us on the inside and on the outside. So I don't have to knock him out anymore. I can just feed him by hand, because in the last game you had to knock him out. Okay, well, we could use some stone. So let's go and find a stone outcrop over here and see what we can do with that. That'll let us make a stone pickaxe so that we can get things done a little bit more rapidly. I assume that these are stone outcrops over here. Go have a look at them and see what occurs here. It looks stony to me. Looks pretty damn stony. That looks like snow though right there. Maybe the snow's just on the top. I don't know how you tell. Why do I feel like this isn't working? I don't really feel like it's working to me. Maybe that's not the stone that we're looking for. Maybe it's this guy over here, the gray one. Yeah, what's got 2 thumbs and wants to dig stone? This guy. See, that one's actually chiseling away. Nice. And so once we get a couple of those, we'll be able to make a stone pickaxe, which will make this go a lot faster. It'll allow our harvesting process to be much less shitty. So stone. There it is. Got that stone pick right there. Let's go ahead and slide that on in. We'll throw that one out. And yo, old pick, you're out. New pick, you're in. I don't feel like that's that much faster, but hopefully that'll get us to the point where we can start doing copper and metals and stuff like that so that we can get things all nice and set up. I assume from this I'll be able to make stone bricks or something like that too. What I was going to do inside is I was going to make ourselves like a little fireplace essentially, and then we'll run that up to the ceiling and we'll have like a chimney coming out of the top of the roof. But that's all decorative stuff that doesn't need to get done like right this moment. Ow, the Pachy's attacking me. I was trying to tame him and I picked up his egg. I picked up his egg and now he's super salty with us. Oh, they're both super salty with us. Oh, now you're running, huh? Now you're running. You don't want to play anymore. Yup. Ow. Christ. Okay, run away. Run away. Yep, we got to get away from this thing. Hold on. You just got to believe, Nerdcastle. You just got to believe. I don't know if my health is going to regenerate fast enough. Oh, they are allied up. They are clicked up with the set. I got to get inside the house. I killed the one over there, but I don't have time to harvest his meat. Oh, all the Pachy's in the world are trying to kill me. Oh, Jesus, man. We're so weak. We can't even kill the tiniest dinosaur. I mean, I don't know why they're level 43 either. That's got me kind of, like, worried. All right, just respawn right there. It's cool. I can go back and get my stuff. Bow, and we're just across the little chasm right there. This has not been going so well for me. This whole, like, thundering adventure thing really seems to be more of, like, a me getting struck by lightning than the loudness of my actions. It's bad. It's not good. We got to work on this, man. Every time I try to... Who knew that picking up an egg would be so dangerous? There wasn't even a Pachy thing, like, anywhere near it. That was the big problem, is that, like, none of them were even near what I was trying to do. And then they all just rushed me the second I picked up the egg. I guess, like, animals don't like it when you try to steal their children, I suppose is what we learned here. Yeah, you go ahead and get fed. I don't know how much you like me, but I would like you to like me more. So, like, how long does this take? Do I have to stay with them right now? Or does it just kind of happen by itself? Hey, your animal museum has been upgraded. Name him? Oh, well, you know what we got to do. We're going to call him Bash Nasty. We got to go back to the old naming conventions that we had in our previous play. We have to. We don't have a choice. He's Bash Nasty, and he's a level 8. I can equip a saddle to ride him. Oh, my God. We need to get a saddle then. So he's following me right now. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me with my Pachy dude. All right, so we got the Pachy over here. We got to kill some dodos to get some leather so we can make some saddles. And then we can ride this fool. And then I can shout things like, "We ride!" And then we've got like a heavy metal band going for us. Okay, so we got some leather right there. How much leather is it going to take for this to be don't touch that egg right there? I've learned my lesson the hard way. I've learned my lesson the hard way. Don't touch that egg. Bad things will happen if we touch that egg. Should probably pick up my loot at some point too. I think it decomposes after a while. Yeah, let me go get my loot just in case. What is this green egg over here? A Pteranodon egg. Is the Pteranodon around? There are Pteranodons around, and I'm pretty sure they're going to try and harm me if I do this. I wonder if my little Pachy monster thing gets bigger. I'm curious. Either way, I've got a pet dinosaur now, which is pretty rad. I'm going to tame this one, too. I'm going to tame this one, too, but I'm going to do it in just a second after I pick up all my stuff. We're going to have, like, a squad of these dudes running. You remember back in the day where we had a whole bunch of those little Dimetrodons or whatever they were? When we were playing Ark, we had, like, 100 of those little tiny dinosaurs, and we would just throw them at the enemy like Russian soldiers, like, nonstop by the tens of thousands. That was my favorite. I enjoyed it a lot. You got to wait till he's hungry again. His taming process seems to be moving along. I've leveled up? Have I now? I'm going to increase my stamina. I feel like when I'm chopping and destroying things, I'm running out of stamina a lot. We've also got 31 engram points that I assume we can throw into, like... Ooh, we've got arrows? Where's the bow at? Ooh, there's a bow right there. Give me the bow. A sleepy arrow that makes them fall asleep. The better your weapon. Does not affect magical creatures or bosses. There's bosses? Oh my god, we got all kinds of random stuff. So, converts thatch and feces into high-quality fertilizer. Okay, just buy, like, whatever we want. A dodo nest? Aww. We can put a dodo nest in our house? We got a feed pot right there, too. Basic fuel can be used. Put various eggs, vegetables, berries in it to make kibble. Oh, we can make animal kibbles, too. Okay. Where is my... So if I go back over here, how much leather do I need in order to make a saddle? Oh, we've got enough. We have enough. Yeah. Put a saddle on him. Yeah, saddle this fool up. Oh! So is he like saddled up right now? So equip a Pachy with the saddle to ride it. So he's got the saddle right there, right? Why is it not working? Oh, it's in a different spot. It's in his storage slot. There we go. Oh, there's costume slots too. That's pretty rad. So now he's got a little saddle on him. Oh! We've got ourselves a Pachy dinosaur! My name is Splattercat. This is PixARK. I will see you all later. If you wanted to see more episodes of this game, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you like the video. It helps out more than you know. I will see you all later, and thank you for stopping on in. If you want to get the game, it's listed down below. And other than that, I got nothing more for you. Hi to everybody.